I think that Argentina, and something that I learned here a lot, and I see every day, is how you guys think about everything is a process. Everything is a things don't happen from one day to another. Like everything is a process. You need to put hard work. You need to do repetition. You need to build good habits. You need to work hard. You need to try to improve every day, and that's something that maybe is not in our. And I'm talking like in about everything in Argentina. It's not like in our culture, and it's something we need to work on. Uh, we haven't been like as and talking just about rugby, like we haven't been stable, or maybe in the last in never like in the last years. The first time we were really stable was when we were playing Super Rugby, because we played for 4 years and we played the same competition with the more or less the same team for 4 years. So and it was really a process, because we started the competition really struggling. We didn't even have we didn't even know what kind of facilities we needed, or if we needed how many physios, or how many doctors, or how many conditioning trainers. We didn't know anything. We didn't even have a gym the first year. So it was all learning from one year to another, and every year we got better results. From first year to the fourth year that we finally made the final, every year we made improvements, but it was all a process, all about learning, all about getting better. And I think that's the way we need to approach things now. Like I know now we the last three World Cups maybe, we changed coaches 1 year and a half or 2 years before a World Cup, and it's hard to really have a process with that. And I don't want to go too deep into it, but I think that in Argentina, our mindset should be more about process, about learning, about becoming better every day, and not just trying to beat the All Blacks one time, to have a perfect game one time and beat the All Blacks. We need to trying to become better from the last game, and better from the last game, and step by step. And there's gonna be a time where we're gonna be a better team, and we're gonna be able to beat the biggest teams regularly. But we need to, we need to work on that process, and that's something that I really enjoy about being here. Like everything here, it's about process and becoming better, and learning from past experience. So yeah, it's something that I'm enjoying a lot.
Forgive me for this question then. Considering what you've said about process and the 4 years that the Juarez were around, and the way that obviously helped the national team as well, does it break your heart that that team no longer exists?
Yeah, it really did, because I know that there's a lot of people, and also a lot of players, and also me, that we put a lot of effort into it. And it would be great, like if after all of that effort there was still something happening, or if everything that we did was for something. Like you could, now that Jaguars is not in the competition, every player is playing in different tournaments. We don't even are playing like the same plan, or doing the same things we did in Jaguars. It's like everything just from one day to another, boom, explode, is lost. And I think it's a big challenge. One word that comes to my head is like resilience. I think it's time to start again, start building those process uh, all together. Even though things are how it are now, even though everyone is playing a different competition, we still have to start building our book. How are we gonna play? How are we gonna play when we get together, everyone in the same page? It's hard to put everyone in the same page when we are only getting together a week before a game. So we're just get together on a Monday, and on a Saturday we have a game, and we need to start talking about rugby. But there's a lot of things outside rugby, like a lot of details of how we do things. It's not just okay, we're gonna do these three line outs and these three set piece, and let's go and try and beat them. Like I think there's a lot more to do to be really a a team that can expect to win every weekend. I think there's a lot more that it needs to be done.
That's difficult, especially when you think about the Argentine system where it's amateur and then it's an international. You guys are similar to most, maybe to the Pacific Island teams in that way, where there is no step in between, is there? There's just chasing a career for yourself, and the country hasn't provided anything in between that amateur and that professional level. It must be an incredible challenge to try to overcome to be consistent.
Yeah, it's really a big challenge, but it's really easy to, or it's the easiest to see all the things that we don't have, or all the structure that we don't have, or the competition. But I think that we need to start focusing on what we really have and start building from there. Even though if we have to start building from 0 or 1 or 2 or really low, just start building from there. But keep those steps, make them strong, so that we can do another step and another step. But yeah, doing like little step but strong step. I think that's how our mindset needs to be. Maybe it's gonna take some years, but it's gonna take what it's gonna take. But at some point we're gonna have to do it, because I really believe that the way of becoming better and more successful is by the process. So better start now.